My my heart chakra is completely open right now. I wonder what effect it's going to have on the broadcast. We'll find out, right? You and I. Nobody else is here yet. Oh, we have 3 peeps. Oh, Stephen, Infinite One, Charles, Tom, Tony, Daryl, Brian, Jill, Sarah Kay. Hey, sweet Sarah, Raven. Good evening, Guru, George, Donald, Rich, Tanya Honey. Hola, Miss Erica. Infinite One, Scott Powell. Hey, Ellie and Peeps. Peeps is such a funny expression, right? Hey, Dawn. You'd miss something you like to read about 13 bloodline families. There's so much more. Yeah, Tracy, thank you so much. Yeah, I got some information about that. There are apparently 26 bloodline families. Mordechai, a good mood. Doreen, Richard, Jessica, Stephen, Howard. Yeah, did you hear that, Tracy, about the 26 bloodline families? I mean, anyway, we're going to forget about these people soon anyway, but Timothy, Trish, Ranita, Shay, Kenneth, Howard, Mordecai. Yeah, we got everybody. Okay, cool, man. Jason. Yeah. Trish, Stewart. Good evening. Okay, guys. All right, we got this. Sean, Bedford, Tom, Info Prism. Yeah. Lynn, yeah, not 26. But what I sent you says who they are, right? Yeah, I saw the list. It's like the Medicis, the Contis. Who are the 26 families? That's it's a very good question. I don't really know the answer to it yet, but we know who the 13 families are. The 13 families are like the Contis, the Medicis. There's a bunch of other families. I mean, that I never heard of. Well, I heard of Medici. Medici, is it? Or Medici? Medici from the Renaissance times. They were the ones who inspired the Renaissance. So they were actually, who knows, man, a lot of old Roman families, yeah. And then, some patriots are saying, oh, they're all Jewish. I'm like, why can't you guys give it up, man? Everybody that's evil is Jewish to these people. It drives me nuts. Yeah, I don't know, Mordecai. That's a bit harsh, man. I mean, but there was one offspring is Cain. These are all descendants of Cain, I think. So much to absorb. Yeah, there is a lot to absorb. The trick is to kind of let it kind of fly through you, like to let it you, but better now. Yeah, I don't know. Should be better now. Sound went out. Yeah, I don't know how it clicked out, but it clicked out. You can't hear me now? You must be able to hear me now. Let me just check. Yes, you hear me now. Okay, let me just check this. Audio. Oh, it went to default. Oh, yeah. What's going on here? Wait a minute. Okay, better now? Now we can hear you, yeah? You can hear me now, right. So I have 3 there's 3 actually, there's 3 do you remember that one night when you couldn't hear me? And I couldn't and I got so frustrated, I didn't know what to do really. But it turns out that there's a microphone on my camera, there's a microphone in the computer, there's a microphone in the microphone. So there are like 3 sets of microphones. It turned out that I think the microphone from the camera was the one that they were using. So I had that night, I had the camera way, way back, and nobody could hear me. Now you can hear me. Okay, that's good. It just, it switched to a different microphone system. I don't know why. I mean, oh, I gotta tell you guys, really, seriously, about, like, living in a hotel, man, you know, coffee, man, the coffee is amazing. I'm like, I'm living large here over here. Did I drink enough water? I don't know. I have water. Yeah. Oh, I have a whole thing of water. Okay, good. Greetings from Indiana. Nice. Nice, Tom. Oh, Toronto. Greetings from Chip. Thank you, Chip. That's so sweet. Forget the parade. Mike my fellow. Hey, Kathy. TEF. Stop messing around. Just kidding. Somebody got knocked off the channel for saying that last night. I'm like pretty quick on the draw, man. Just kidding. That's funny. Yeah, I know. No, it's okay. It's okay, man. Something about Pence and Trump. Anyone have any idea? I don't know. I don't examine details at that level so much anymore. But hotel life gets old. Yeah, no, I'm sure it will get old. No, it's all, well, listen, I miss I miss my bed. I miss my view. I mean, but I have to tell you, it's very good for me. I'm really, we have a possible TROLL. Um, Why are you in a hotel? I'm in a hotel because I'm here to celebrate Passover, and I didn't want to celebrate Passover by myself. It would have been this is the first time I'm not at my family. I'm not at my house in Crown Heights with my wife and son. This is the first year I'm alone, and I didn't want to be by myself, so I came to this. So I asked my mashpia. My mashpia means like my advisor, my mentor. I asked him. Yeah, I could be like um, uh, the ANON guy, because I have a mentor. But I actually do have a mentor. I hardly ever talk to him, but I do when something serious comes up. And I was like, I don't think I should be. I told him, I said, I don't really want to be alone on Passover. He said, right away, he said, oh, I know exactly where you should go. And there are Passover programs all over the country, all over the world, some really fancy ones. I mean, my son is working at one, and he said the food is unbelievable. The food here is unbelievable. It's so, you got a girlfriend? Not really. I mean, I've found a friend to talk to here, and I have a few girls that I talk to. You talking to me about, do I have a girlfriend? No, I don't. I don't. I'm really, it's really hard for me to have a girlfriend, like, because I'm online so much. I really don't really have time for a woman. So I'm pretty dedicated to this, and it's like it works for me okay. I mean, listen, I've been married 3.5 times, so um I don't think I really know how to pick a mate. I mean, obviously. So I think I'm better. At this point, I feel like a little safer just by myself. And yeah, it's okay, man. I don't feel weird that it's like people are saying like like a nice young woman. In this program, they had these young women. The mother taught the kids how to cook, so the younger daughters are doing all the cooking. And I was talking to one of the daughters. I said, I really like that salad dressing. She said, do you cook? I said, yes, I do cook. I said, I live alone. So I cook all every pretty much everything I eat is I make by myself, except sometimes I buy some Shabbos food, but basically I cook everything from scratch. I like that. Um, you'll be not. I'm looking forward to uniting with. I mean, you know, yeah. I mean, we'll all be united with our divine counterpart. I think we're heading for that. I think there's aspects of that already come into play. Um, I need 3 men or at least a housemaid. Yeah, I hear you, Kathy, man. I just wanna say straight up to guys tonight, my heart chakra is completely open tonight. I don't know why. I think I know why, but I hope I'm not too weird tonight because I'm, like, completely feeling like total love vibes right now. But, and it's good that I'm feeling love vibes without having anything really that I'm focused on. Like, usually it's about, I can focus that on about a person, but now I'm just feeling like, I mean, just my heart chakra just blasted open this, about an hour ago. It's better to be alone than be in a relationship that doesn't work 100%. Yeah, I've been in so many relationships that went sour. I made a haklata, which is like I kind of made a deal with God. Your heart is my channel. I think that's really true, Sassy. My heart really is in this. Like, for example, tomorrow I'm meeting with Dr. Stacy, and I forgot about it. And also, by the way, we're having I'm really excited about this. There are enough people on LifeWaves that are interested in doing it as a business that we're going to have a Zoom meeting together. It's really exciting for me because, I really need to, I'm trying to get this income together so I can keep my coalition together with the guys in Nepal. I really don't want to let them go. They're saying maybe we can like scale back because I'm a little bit anyway. Heart chakra is a great subject. Yeah. Um, How can we say any one sentence? I'm not sure what you mean. Yeah, it's really, my heart chakras, but anyway, so I'm at this program. Because it's Passover, I didn't want to be alone, and I feel I'm really having a nice time here. It's a nice Hamish time, but I'm saying I did meet somebody who's a friend, who's a woman, and we were going to do something tomorrow, and then I realized I have to meet with Dr. Stacy, and I'm really excited about LifeWave. Well, I meet with Dr. Stacy at 3:30, but she's having a LifeWave meeting for anybody interested in the business at 6:30 tomorrow, and that's right before Yontif starts. But I'm so excited to have people interested in working on this that I'm gonna, I'll do what I can, and then I'll run over across the street and go to the synagogue. Yeah, we have to learn to teach more Torah, but you know what? You know what, Mordechai? We are teaching a lot of Torah, and it's just not as formal as we're used to, but a lot of this is really Torah. No, I don't I think, I think there are plenty of people that teach straight Torah that, they could be people here could be going to see Rabbi Jacobson, Manis Friedman. There are all kinds of wonderful rabbis out there, but this is a little more. We're creating a kind of a new light here. Hashish for the people. There you go. It's hashish for the people. The mountains head for the mountains of Bush. um, I like that, man. Hashish for the people. Yeah, back in the let's say early 70s, I think, or was it late 60s, early 70s, there was a lot of hashish around. Fix him, yeah, he regrets getting it. Well, listen, my mom is taking the patches. She got boosted and everything, and she's doing fine. She said, except today she said, I was a little dizzy, and I said, "Mom, are you drinking any water?" And she's like, "No." She says, "I need to drink water." I said, "Yeah, with these products, man, you have to drink a lot of water." And that's a bit of that helps also at drinking good amount of water. Mr. T is terrific, yeah. Dalai Lama, I know. Isn't that a heartbreak, Kathy? I mean, that could just drive a person mad. to think of like the holy of the holiest guys would do that is so, it just makes my, ooh, it's just so icky. You said the Yidden, yeah. Oh, the Yidden need to learn more? I mean, the Yidden is doing this Chai Shemayim. Sassy Cindy, hey. Activated pineal hash renaissance is the, I mean, is it, listen, there's so much that kind of product available now. They all are, yeah. Um, yeah, I already knew about him also. I heard the Dalai Lama. I mean, how freaky is that? How freaky? How bizarre is that? He he asked a little boy to like lick his tongue or something. I mean, I don't know. I can't even. I really can't even think about it. That at in public school, they once accused me of saying something to a kid, and I was like, I cannot even think that thought, much less say it. It was disgusting, and it was about food. It wasn't even about that stuff. But I was just like, ew. Um, Evil exposed. Yeah, that's nice, Carmen. You were at a community seder. Yeah, it's really beautiful. Listen. I miss my house. I miss my sea glass. I miss my beach walks. Um, but I'm trying not to say it. I, you know, but it's really nice to be here with people. It's one big disgusting club. Yes, indeed. Um, Dalai Lama, yeah. Pope too. Yeah, I know they're all like this. They're not going to be injecting cows. I heard they're cleaning up the food, Tracy. I heard that the good guys. Hi, Rabbi. I'm on a live show. I can't get over. No problem. Sorry. Okay, bye. They need me for the minion. I mean, that's a really nice thing. I mean, in Crown Heights, they never needed me for a minion because there's so many Yidden there. But here, they really need me for the minion. Mother Teresa, right? Yeah, and she's the mother of who? Who's Mother Teresa? The mother of somebody that we know. Mother Teresa. Yeah, it was a man. Yeah, I heard that too, and also likes kids. Oh, what is a minion? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Thank you. A minion means 10 guys. Like there's certain prayers that we can't say unless they're 10 people. We can't say what's called Kaddish, which is like a big, very holy prayer. And if somebody is mourning for somebody, they want to say Kaddish every day. So it's a very big deal to have a minion. So a minion is 10 guys. So, when people say that religion is divisive and all this stuff, I mean, you've never been in a minion. A minion is so, it's like when you're in a minion, when you're in a minion, it's like, it's so holy. It's so holy to be in a minion. I'm sorry that guys, remind me to look in the camera once in a while. I'm always looking down. When you're in a minion, it is so holy to be with 9 other guys. You have no idea. And if you daven in a minion, like I used to daven in the morning, like the earliest minion in Crown Heights, the like 6 o'clock minion in that Empire Stiebel. And there were guys like that I never talked to, I never even would dream of talk to. But when you daven, when you pray in the same room, in the same minion with somebody, you form a connection without even speaking to them, without even acknowledging them. You become so close to these people. It's just it's an unbelievable thing about like just people having the same purpose. And I think the same thing will happen moving forward with us. all having the same purpose of liberation and a clean planet and decent food and a life and a positive, wonderful, warm, fun life for children. I mean, that for people, for everyone, everybody should have fun all the time. I mean, not fun like silly, stupid stuff, but fun like, like doing things that they really like to do. Like I really like to make videos. I made videos all day today because I wanted to have enough videos to get through the days when I can't work this week. But I made three short videos, and it was it was fun. I mean, it's something, it's what I like to do. So and tomorrow I'm going to be meeting with Dr. Stacy twice, please God, and I love it. I mean, this is just, so if everyone's doing what they love and doesn't have to worry about money, can just do what they really are made here, came here to do, it's going to be amazing here. For your co-op, yeah. Yeah, God, please God, you should have a bracha hatzlacha, a blessing for success. Just being together and doing what we love, yeah. I mean, imagine being in a place where everybody around you also does what they love. How and everyone is just feeling comfortable within themselves. So everybody else altogether is totally comfortable. I don't see that. That's what I'm saying, Tracy. I don't really see that it's a divisive thing. I mean, first of all, why the created man-made religion. I mean, I do think that the evil ones had their fingers in this pie, and I heard an interesting thing from Gila. I wasn't going to mention her name because I'm like, I really miss Gila. I haven't seen Gila, and I got to talk to her today, and I'm just like all mushy. But she was saying that the people who are religious and have woken up are like, they're just not down for all the little nitty gritty. Like in my religion, there's so many little rules, and I'm not knocking the rules. I'm not saying that they're not appropriate or not important or any of that stuff. But I'm just saying, like, when you understand the big picture here, when you see, the idea that somebody got into the religions, something horrible. It takes, I mean, the whole experience from 2020 was really made me question things again, because I saw everyone running to do this, and I saw the whole community saying, yeah, yeah, go, 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 go. I was like, wait a minute, man, these are people I really respect. I really think they're so holy. And I couldn't, it was there was a disconnect. There's my, what do you call it? My sense of, suspending disbelief. Like, I was just gung ho about everything in Judaism. I still am, but I'm not gung ho about certain things, certain thought streams that would force an innocent person to do something that is satanic. And I mean, I didn't grow up. No, I never heard about the Satan. I always thought that was for, like, hardcore religious people. I mean, I grew up in a secular background. I never heard anyone talk about the Satan. Never. And the only relationship I had to the Satan, was in cartoons when you saw the little devil on somebody's shoulder, right? That was my only connection. But now we're finding out that this dude, this bad dude, this Moilech, this you know person of different genders and different, and that likes to do weird things to people that are horrific. I mean, when you find out that these guys are running the world, it's a disconnect that I haven't really reconciled yet, and but it's a very strong, for me. It's a sense of springtime, of rejuvenation and rebirth, that I can daven, that I was sent by God. Like I said, I asked my mashpia where I should go, and he said right away, he said this rabbi. And this rabbi happens to be just the sweetest, nicest, kindest, holiest guy I've ever seen. It's just like, just pure sweetness. I mean, um, and his wife, the Rebbitzin, is, these people are just, I mean, people who are shluchim, who go out to give to people without really thinking about their own. It's a different it's a different category. It's a different class of people. That's a very high level, and these people are really high level, and and they have a zillion kids, and it's just like, the kids are really sweet, and they all are interested in helping, and it's just an unbelievable experience. But I asked my mashpia, and really glad I came here. I don't feel like lonely. I don't feel like homesick. But I'm looking forward to going home. But I'm enjoying the time here. I'm enjoying the fact that I'm davening with a minion, like I said, with 10 guys. That's really, it's very uplifting to daven with a minion. It's You really can feel the holiness of davening with 9 other guys. But like I said, if you daven every day with the same guys, even if you never talk to them, you end up becoming best friends, even without talking to them. It's unbelievable. It's very strange, very beautiful. It's not strange. Hey, Island Girl, I heard that we eat a pound of bugs a year in our food. I know. 200 angels left heaven. Bad angels rebelled against God and did and taught evil. Yeah, could be. Many blessings. Bless up everyone. Yeah. Why does there have to be a point? Interesting thought. That's so gross, Kathy. Yeah. I'm upstate. Hey, Bill, I'm upstate New York. But yeah, Mickey D's is going down. Absolutely. Got my most important videos back today, and I lost my YouTube channel that was terminated. How did you get them back? That's pretty cool. I lost thousands. Actually, I didn't really lose them because they're on Rumble. I put all my videos on Rumble. Yeah, upstate New York. It's really nice up here. DARPA is mentioned. Persephone is giving me notice of things. Not alone this time. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not alone, right? I mean, physically not alone. I mean, I'm alone in my room. I have the privacy of my own room, but I can go out and I have meals with people. A lot of haunted houses. Randall Crowe, love that song. I sent them to your TG. Okay. Oh, thank you. A lot of, are you with family? I'm not with my own family, but I'm with a family. Yeah, I had some huge red shoes. That's right, Gary. Please don't feed that to your kids. Yeah. Yeah. Apparently the Beatles were involved, yes. Yeah, so there's a lot of weird stuff out there, man. We're just finding out. I mean, somebody said something brilliant. It was oh gosh, Candace Owens said that it's not that there's so much more evil now. It's just that we know about it now. This evil's been here all along. We just didn't know about it. They were hiding in the dark. We just thought this was a normal world. So this is an aliyah. This is a much higher state that we're in now, because we can see evil, and evil cannot survive in the light. So it's going down. Yeah, we're all exposing it. Yeah. And that's really part of the storm. We're in the storm. We're in the information is pouring out. We're going to hear a lot more about the 3 hour tour, a 3 hour tour. Gilligan, the skipper, too. 8:16. Can I chug a mug? Yeah. Sometimes it hits me later, and I'm up late at night. But Barlow, yeah, a lot of kids got moved around in the later part of the 1800s. But we're bringing it back. Yeah, everybody is bringing it back. It's very good. Yeah, the Island of the Owl. Who's David? I didn't see David here. David Nicola. Ew, 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 ew. Wow, you saw a demon. That's interesting. I've never seen one. That's very interesting. What did it look like? I mean, I assume there are a lot of different ones. I read a thing in Cayeno right here that I think is worth reading because this is a very interesting story. So, a true demon. Somebody told me once, and I've not verified this at all, but somebody told me once if you were to put sand around your bed, like a foot of sand around your bed, you would see footprints in the morning. Every light in the house is on. It has horns and a ring through its nose. Wow. A ring through its nose. Howdy Doody, Tom. I was on the Howdy Doody show. Derech Hashem. What is D5? Okay, so D5 means the avalanche. D5 is the size of an avalanche. That's a big avalanche, but it's like the idea that the information is growing and gathering more and more snow with it. So D5 means an avalanche of information is about to hit. And we're going to be privy to the Epstein thing. Meanwhile, we have all these reports of World War III about to hit. So you know what? Let's go to the intel for a while. I was paralyzed. I'm so sorry you had to go through that, Raven. Yeah, it is creepy. I mean, it's a creepy thought. A one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. Hey, Randall, what's going on, man? G5 is the fifth dimension. Interesting. Could be. Could be that's what they're talking about. Do you really feel the food has been cleaned up? Let's hope so. It sounds like they're working. It sounds like they've been working on it. So it's very well possible. That's very good to hear, Sassy Cindy. Um, no, that was from Lenore. Let me post that. Lenora C. Sassy Cindy's comment is also good. The world is crazy over those leaked docs, mainstream everywhere. Which docs are you referring to? Which includes how many in Mickey D's foods. Remember that song, but and Alex Collier both said to expect military tribunals to be available by June, July. That's not far off. We're talking May. We're talking like a month and a half away. So, all right. Well, you guys want to? We'll check out the intel, see if there's anything new. It is what is today? Today is Monday. Um, this is an interesting post that I put up. Rebel 24 Squawk 0777. Why is Big Pharma essential? Expand your thinking past cures. Think Google, new Pixie phone. Think Apple versus Samsung. Why was BlackBerry destroyed? We can guide you, but you must organically uncover the truth. They are watching. Archive everything offline. So if you have things like photographs, I guess, spiritual warfare, yeah. Can't wait for the med bits, yeah. But I would say don't wait, man. Go for LifeWave, go for ASEA, avian flu scare, right. That's what something like that was Jason Shirka was talking about. Not sure how many of us are really realizing how what really it is about with T's indictment. The T card is being played out. T indictment is one of the T cards. T won't be charged with tax fraud because tax is not legal. POTUS is fully insulated. What happens when everyone finds out tax is illegal or voluntary? Asking a friend. I mean, what happens when everyone finds this out? We're going to have some pretty interesting things. I think this light is driving me nuts. I think I might turn it down just a hair. Let's see. Okay, let me go to another channel because I can't see on this side so well. Maybe there's a way I can like put my hat so that yeah, there we go. Okay, that's better. I hope that's not too weird looking. Let's see. Okay, so let's check out the white hats first. Drain the swamp. We saw this already. In the end, all the good guys will come together. 0 point energy. Yeah, we read this. Okay, so let's go back to is my hat too weird? It's really helping me right now. Or else I could turn down the light a bit. Okay. Tyranny. Well, let's just check in with Whiplash for a second. Oh, there's all the way down here. What's he doing down here? Oh, he's got some numbers coming out. So okay, so let's see what all this is. We saw this already. 40 days from 3/1. Post 500, post 1120. Moon pay upgrading terms and conditions. All right, there's nothing new here except he's saying worldwide 9/11 event, Easter Sunday, Nissan the 14th. I think if anything, things would be rocking on the 14th of April because that's April 1st on one of the calendars. And Mr. T always said about April Fool's Day. So that's coming on Friday. So something could be up. You look like a tourist in France, yeah, with this hat like this. Tube is taking out your chats. That's weird. Baseball's in the driveway. April 14th, National Quantum Day. Yeah. I took that day off this Friday. I'm hoping I'll get home in like record speed. I'm leaving early in the morning. I'm gonna do something else because it's too weird with this. Let me just see if I can turn this down here. A little less bright. I don't know if you can still see me. You still see my face? Let's see. I could up the ISO. Let me just see how this looks. Am I up? Okay, I'm gonna. Yeah, I think it's okay, right? Yeah, it's fine. Okay, now that also the 420. To me, Carrie's back. Okay, 420 is a very interesting day to me. Yeah, I think so. I agree with you, Terry. I think 420 looks like a very interesting day. I look like a guru in upper, yeah. To understand Nashville, yeah. Hopefully the buildings will go down soon. I agree. State of New York. All right, let me go to Tyranny. Let's see what other intel we can find here. How many peeps do we have? 538. We're doing pretty good. I think we're growing. We're growing a bit. I think I'm. The channel is really due for growth. We've been kind of stuck in one place for a while. It really. I have to. We have to break through somehow. I think we will. So, Trumpo TS retruths. Let's go. 1037 booms en route. Blind 55 green. Green go. This is old too. It could be that this needs to be refreshed. But let me check from my phone. Maybe that'll be better. Oh, there was something interesting today, and is that there was a lot of information. Let me just see if Tyranny is in the same place. No, it's different here. Okay, it's different on my phone, so I should use my phone. There's a whole bunch of information here. Okay, this is going to be some good stuff. Right. So Gil and I are finding a lot of things about the Beis Hamikdash, about the Holy Temple. The the rebuilding of the Holy Temple is critical to the Geula, to the coming of Messiah, to the Mashiach, to the Great Awakening, to God being restored to, like his position on earth. So we're really, and I feel that I was recruited especially for the job of helping with the Beis Hamikdash. I mean, not me personally, but remember I had a vision, and the vision told me that real enlightenment, won't happen until the Holy Temple is rebuilt. The DS, the deep state, they are weaponizing leaks against U.S. citizens and corporations that do not comply with the globalist agenda. The current leaks and more coming, are connected to the Restrict Act they're trying to put in place. If the Restrict Act was in place during the recent leaks, the DS government could stop Twitter and Telegram and shut them down as a danger to national defense and national security laws through the Restrict Act. That's pretty severe. I had dropped several times info that classified docs data were going to hit the internet and nobody could stop the leaks, especially with the new white hats. AI system delivering the info over the world and jumping over DS systems walls. We've read this before, but I think it is worth reading again. As the deep state, try everything to take control of the narration of the war in the country, right? And this thing, the walls are closing in and the leaks are coming, and they're trying to stop the oncoming floods. All the information is flooding out, and there's nothing they can do to stop it. Fortunately, Cheyenne Mountain, the United States Space Force, and Mr. T, Musk satellites have been deployed, and several agencies across the globe and SATs that are connected to Cheyenne Mountain control. So the White Hats are in control. They're saying everything happening now needs to happen as we continue a hard journey through the near-death events coming to the stages in the storm operation. So the near-death experience, the near-death situation, the near-death civilization event is incoming. Mr. T being indicted during the week heading into Easter resurrection was not a mistake, but holds a significant meaning. Remember, T arrests lead to all the bad guys going down. Don't fall apart in the next few months as things get super intense. Uh, yeah, nuclear standoff scenarios, World War III. Behind the scenes, the QFS 1 year beta test run is complete and running at pace. This means the DS does not control the world financial system anymore, and a controlled collapse is happening. So the that's very interesting. That's an interesting thing. I've read this before, but I don't think I really got it. Is that the quantum financial system is in place? So the white hats, the good guys, are letting the old system collapse in a controlled demolition kind of way. Don't worry when you hear the US becoming broke and losing super world powers and being laughed at by BRIC nations. The plan is to make America great again is not a slogan. The world's biggest gold reserve is inside the US and kept in safety since 2017. Mountains are important, locked up. So we have lots of gold. The United States has tons of gold. Have faith. So the day after Easter 2023, JB signs into law ending the national emergency related to the medical thing. Dam breaks, flood areas near Gomel in Belarus, 9 resident areas evacuated. Dam failures prompt evacuations in southern Belarus. Ethereum 412, that's in 2 days. The Ethereum Shanghai upgrade is supposed to take place. Martial law starting the 11th. That's tomorrow. I hope not. I hope I can get home. President of Egypt, one of America's closest allies in the Middle East and a major recipient of U.S. aid, recently ordered subordinates to produce up to 40,000 rockets to be covertly shipped to Russia, according to a leaked U.S. intelligence doc. Killnet just attacked NATO, taking out 40%. Dam failure prompts evacuation in southern Belarus. Residents near Gomel have been evacuated after a dam failure led to a massive flooding in the area. Just in. So, the the V thing, right, has been officially ended. The narrative kill date, election day +1. Prepare for 0 day. Massive cyber power attacks attempts on 11.4. So what are they saying here? Let me just look at some posts. On Monday, April 10th, the president signed into law which terminates the national emergency. That's today. Prepare for 0 day. Massive cyber power attempts attacked on 11.4. Okay, so how that fits together, I'm not sure. 11.4. Let me just think. So 10/4, 410 was the day, the end. That was like we've gone around the whole circumference, 411 pi. Wednesday live weekly panel calls. I don't need that. Okay, here we go. Binance blocked from your chat. I'm watching Mark Hayes. Okay, I can't deal with it now. The world's leading blockchain ecosystems and digital asset exchange is BNB. Oh, what happened? I'm looking at okay, the White House for immediate. Okay, so that was today, and then somehow I'm going over to the. I'm seeing floods in Belarus. Okay, and then I'm seeing the wizard, the West Coast wizard. Okay, wait a minute. Your approval. West Coast Wizard. Okay, how did I get to West Coast Wizard? I'm trying to get back to Telegram here. What's going on? There we go. Okay, I got back. Crypto. Okay, so Exchange performed. Binance briefly launched a new Twitter emoji, which many said resembled a German thing. Public perception has not helped by the fact that the new symbol for Binance's hashtags on the platform were apparently rolled out on the birthday of the guy with the little mustache in World War II. Well, it was obviously really embarrassing. Oh my gosh. I told you Binance comes down. Okay, so Binance is a huge crypto exchange. That's why it's called the Food and Drug Administration. It should actually be called the Drug and Drug Administration. Everything you think you know about food is a lie. The food you eat, that's the food you, the standard American diet causes approximately 2/3 of the deaths. Okay, so that's the French people rising up in the streets and demanding justice from corrupt leaders had a glimpse of the future that involved France rising up. We are watching what was prophesied come to pass before our eyes. Okay, now here's the West Coast Wizard. Okay, I don't know he's what he's up to. He's getting cuter and cuter by the day. I mean, he's softening a bit. I thought he was a bit hard in the beginning. Okay, so let's see if there's anything new. Rainstorm floods Mecca. In the early hours of Monday, a downpour drenched worshippers at Islam's holiest site and was shared by a religious official page. Security were on hand to ensure the torrents didn't disrupt movements in the compound. Dam failures prompt evacuations in southern Belarus. Dam breaks. So the day after Easter 2023, JB signs a law ending the national emergency. So what's up with that? I don't know. Who was Ishtar? Is there a connection between Ishtar and Easter? Oh, the avian fraud begins tomorrow. So they're going to try to pull maybe the C virus has ended, and they're going to introduce another thing now. So the C thing is left. It's gone. So we'll see what's coming next. Raise awareness. As the world turns, happy hunting. Public awareness forces hand. Let me just see what this is about. Even the Easter Bunny knows. And then there's a post that, as the world turns, happy hunting. Make sure you read Kennedy's full statement. All these banks and companies will go belly up. What do you say? Between 2008 and 22, the Fed partnered with a handful of big banks to print 10 trillion, 10 centuries of wealth in 15 years, a bonanza for the banksters. Cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin gave the public an escape route from the splattering zone when this bubble invariably bursts. So the White House is colluding with the banksters to keep us all trapped in the bubble of profiteering and control. In his February 8th post on Private Wires, Nick Carter describes how the White House has organized banksters to participate in a sophisticated, widespread crackdown to destroy the crypto industry. Carter describes 15 incidents where JB has weaponized the FDIC, the OCC, and the DOJ to force crypto-friendly banks to close their doors to crypto firms since December 3rd. The recent crackdown on the crypto blocks exit ramps, removes alternative rails, and strengthens government control of both the financial and political system. How did I get? Okay. Watch the bunny does a military salute. Okay. So JB is a fraudulent prez who is terrified of reporters. All the man does is blame everything on DT and then go on vacation. Today at the International Monetary Fund, published April 10th, 2023. This is important. Something dealing with the International Monetary Fund is important. Today at the International Monetary Fund, the IMF Spring Meeting 2023, the Digital Currency Monetary Authority, DCMA, announced their official launch of an international central bank digital currency, which strengthens the monetary sovereignty of participating central banks and complies with the recent crypto asset policy recommendation proposed by the IMF. Let's read that again. Announced their official launch of an international CBDC. Universal Money Unit, UMU, is symbolized as an ANSI character. U is legally a money commodity, and you can transact in any legal tender, settlement currency, and functions like a CBDC to enforce banking regulations and to protect the financial integrity of the international banking systems. Banks can attach SWIFT codes and bank accounts to an UMU digital currency wallet and transaction SWIFT-like cross-border payments over digital currency rails, completely bypassing the correspondent banking system at best priced wholesale FX rates with instantaneous real-time settlement. In an IMF interview with Tobias Adrian, financial counselor at the International Monetary Fund. He states cross-border payments can be slow, expensive, and risky. In today's world of payments, counterparties in different jurisdictions rely on costly, trusted relationships to offset the lack of a common settlement asset together with common rules and governance. For example, if a multilateral platform existed that would improve cross-border payments called XRP or XLM at the same time transforming foreign exchange transactions, risk sharing, and more generally, financial contracting. So the Digital Currency Monetary Authority launched an international currency today. See how that goes. Rainstorm floods Mecca. In the early hours of Monday, a downpour drenched worshippers at Islam's holiest site and was shared by the religion's official page. Security were on hand to ensure the torrent didn't disrupt movements in the compound. Pyramids around the world align with Orion. Do you understand now? Interesting. Pyramids around the world align with Orion. According to ancient mysteries, this is so small. Can I make it bigger? I can't seem to. Sirius was a gate to other realms. Pyramids deliberately align, creating magical portals to other worlds. Interesting. With Antarctica, Atlantis pyramids, Putin, Antarctica, Starlink is in Antarctica, and pyramids around the world align with Orion portals. It reminds of VK's post about Orion. Orion is home. Thoughts? That's where the bad guys come from. They don't want you or your children to think. They want you to be an uneducated and busy, being distracted by internet. Internet has made many people distracted. They're now like Walking Dead. Jordan Maxwell knew all along. I encourage people to research his work, where the woke used to live in the 70s in mental institutions. The lies we've been told. What civilization made the rock walls of Rockwall, Texas? Man-made or a natural feature? The miles of seemingly neatly stacked, often buried stone that sometimes reach 40 feet in height and transverse above and below ground in Rockwall County, Texas, are intriguing. Unfortunately for those who love to read up on ancient civilizations, probably there's no information. My friend Deep Dives is doing some very deep dives into his channel with regard to Masons and worse in Rockwell, Texas. There are tunnels everywhere in Rockwell, Texas, so that's pretty suspicious. Look beneath the video, it says Phoenicians. Think Venice, discovered America. Check out the video. The people who live there knew there were tunnels everywhere beneath their feet. So there were tunnels everywhere in America before anyone got here. I think people are here already. Rockwall Wall in Texas. The Monarch program. It was created by the bad guys, MK Ultra. They've been using Manchurian candidates, sleeper agents, by causing trauma-based mind control. When the victim endures trauma, and many times shut out the painful memories as a coping mechanism. When a victim endures multiple traumatic events, they sometimes develop multiple personalities disorder. The individual is then able to hold certain information within each personality, and each of these personalities can be triggered or repressed. This form of mind control is used by spies and other government agencies. Let me read this one. Oh my gosh, so small. Why? Lost it. Monarch mind control. Yeah, before we get into unicorns, I want to explain a few more things. A monarch butterfly is a symbol of MK Ultra and is so because the human brain is split in two. It resembles the shape of a butterfly. The metamorphosis of monarch butterfly from a caterpillar is a symbolic is symbolic of a person who is detached from their family and living a hardwired life. MK Ultra, otherwise known as the Monarch Mind Control Program, is a C a three-letter agency that starts with C, led initiative which was set up in the 50s when the United States gathered post-war Soviet Union and German scientists for tasking them with ways to manipulate the human brain using hypnosis and other mind-altering techniques so they would then implement on subjects and bid to break the mentality of the victim who would then become a controlled slave. So this has all been used by the bad guys. Light has overcome darkness. Antarctica, Atlantis, which is 32 days ago, 4 weeks and 4 days, or 1 month, 1 day, 11. Angel number 11 is a powerful meaning that stands out in the world of numerology, representing new beginnings and connections to guardian angels who are here to help us live in the right direction. By the way, tonight we've been counting the Omar, and I just want to say that last night we counted Netzach Shebe Chesed. Netzach represents the power of perseverance, of victory, and then the next spheros after Netzach is Hod, which represents humility. So that would be last night was number 4, so you can figure out what tonight is. But it's chesed, it's kindness, but it's the Hod, it's the humility of kindness. Yeah, dudes, Victoria's circles. That's an interesting thing. Completely paid off, not by us in full. Nasara is happening. Please God. Jetson said we should be driving. I like this, Carrie. We should not be driving wreckers, cars on crazy ass roads. Jetsons, it will be. Yeah, we're going to have free energy soon and 0-point energy vehicles, I'm sure. What was that? My little town. Oh, sorry about Skippy. Yeah, you might have missed it. You could catch it on the next go round, but there wasn't anything really startling except everything is really kind of coming into an avalanche situation, and I don't know. This could be a very good week. Looking also at 420. Yeah, sorry, Anthony. All right, so I think we're gonna call it an evening. It's like 9 o'clock. And thank you so much for your patience and love. And we'll catch you in the morning. And if you're interested in LifeWave, doing it as a business, I think we're gonna have a Zoom meeting tomorrow night at 6:30. So be there, be square. So I think it's a very interesting way to have the ability to share an amazing product with people. And I put out a video today also with April, Jay's wife April, and Danielle about the skin product that's making my skin and making my hair grow. So that's coming out. It's called the Sia Younger Longer, and that's out on YouTube already. All right, guys. So we will catch you in the morning. I'll try to get a little bit of sleep, and thanks so much for coming. I love you guys. My heart is still open. It's not as open as it was, but my heart chakra is still open. So it just shows that we can go through a whole time together, and our heart chakras can stay open. Once you see them for what they are, you will not be fooled again. That's exactly right, Island Girl. You got that. All right, guys. Oh, and tomorrow's breakfast or 11 o'clock meeting will be the last meeting until probably Saturday night. Probably Saturday night, I'm thinking. Although if you come to the LifeWave meeting at 6:30, that would technically be the last meeting of this day. But I'm going in Wednesday and Thursday. I'll be celebrating Passover again. We'll be going into the 7th and 8th days. Remember that Wednesday, the sea split, and Thursday is the day we celebrate the coming of Mashiach. It's the Seudah, the meal of the Mashiach, of the Messiah. So that's on the 13th, and then 14th is the calendars converge to make it April 1st. I forget if it's Julian or Gregorian, but one of them is April 1st on April 14th. Okay. All right. So with that in mind, we will see you in the morning, guys. Much love to all, and keep your heart chakras open.